Very good evening from Finland and welcome, dearest friends, into our climate meditation. This is a meditation by Master DK. There is going to be some little additions, and we will continue with the glamour that we have been working lately. The glamour of lying and disinformation, as you know that this is something which is challenging whole humanity and which is the means that Black Lord is working. It is something so very dangerous at the moment because the press all around has been falling into that as well. So humanity is in one sense in big danger, and also for all of those who wants to follow the truth is very distressing times. So we will work with that glamour for some time. Let us have a few preparation for that our work. This is coming from Dina 2 from page 405. Tibetan says, I would call your attention to the fact that this point of revelation is related to the plane of pure reason or to the Buddhic plane. This is the lowest of the cosmic etheric levels. It is therefore a plane of a transitional ejection, a level from which the new and assembled energies are let loose upon the world of outer forms. This process has been greatly facilitated since the entire hierarchy shifted its location since 1925, from the higher mental levels to the Buddhic plane, thereby making direct and unembodied etheric reception possible. This is one of the significances of the words which we read in the New Testament, that the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, a symbolic way of expressing the unveiling of an unembedded channel. This was made possible by the Christ as the avatar, working in cooperation with the Master Jesus, and also by the point of evolution reached by the humanity of that time. That was done by the Christ, and now this is supposed to be done by us, and that's why this glamour work is one of the means how we are renting the veil. It is said that the new group of world servers is supposed to do that work and should be doing the way that the hierarchy is able to shine forth. It's a good thing for all of us to think about that, how as coming together, that every single time we should be able to rent a little tear to these veils of Maya. And that's why that work has to be continued, like the work of the triangles. It has to be all the time a constant invocation going on. So Tibetan says then to construct a network of light and services every land. This is begun in the individual environment of the server and gradually extending throughout the world. It was with this idea in view that I suggested the forming of triangles of people pledged to use the invocation and to extend its use through the world. It is my specific plan to help mass world thought and thus evoke the avatar, and likewise to provide a world group through which the new forces and energies can function. The new ideas can spread and the coming world order find adherence. And that is when the glamour work is well done, the triangle work well done, the new world will be true on earth. And this is what we all are working for, bringing with the Christ the heaven to earth. And then when I was pointing that glamour that we would be working, continuing still the glamour of lying and disinformation, if you want, you can hold this kind of mudra, which is this Abhaya mudra. And also the walking Buddha, those walking teachers are illustrated to hold that mudra. It is chasing away the fears. And the fear is one of the things which is so deeply rooted upon the astral nature of humanity, which is preventing us to see clearly, and via which again the Black Lords can work. So I'm going to put a little bit this music background and report me if that is coming too loud. So we will start our meditation. One, the preparatory stage. We will name now the group members and followed by that 2 minutes of silence. And let us every single time when we hear the name of our brother and sister, hold them dear in our hearts. Michael and Veronica, Anna, Anne, Annette, Aurea, Carl, Catherine, Eha, Fred, Georgina, Heike, Joanne, Karen, Marion, Olivia, Tia, Vivienne, Yvonne, Winnie, and 1360, and Tuija. And now 2 minutes of silence. the protective formula. As these words are uttered, each group member makes the sign of the cross of divinity. And that is done from forehead to heart, from left eye to right eye. Okay, let us touch our forehead and say, as a soul I work in light, heart, and darkness cannot touch me. Left eye. I take my stand within the light. Right eye. I work, and from that point I never move. The group has the cross of divinity shining forth in front of every member. The three preparatory stages. 1. Focus now the dual light on matter of etheric, physical, and mind, of mental, light in the chitta. 2. Meditate now upon soul contact. Om. Visualize and recognize the soul light and see the scent of the light upon the mental plane. Three, see the fusion of these two lesser lights with soul light, the light of reason in the mental body. Let us say affirmation. The light is one, and in that light shall we see light. This is the light that turns the darkness into day. The formula. Visualize the great searchlight, which is fusion of these two lesser lights with soul light, which we now have created, and turn its light upon the astral plane. And group says together, radiance are we and power. We stand forever with our hands stretched out, linking the heavens and the earth, the inner world of meaning and the subtle world of glamour. We reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need. We reach into the silent place and bring from thence the gift of understanding. Thus, with the light we work and turn the darkness into day. We now use the weapon of light. Invoke spiritual will by using the Antakarana. Sense the living interplay between the sacrifice petals, with synthesis petals, atomic plane of spiritual will, and the monad. In your consciousness, be aware of your highest aspect of your being. And we pause a moment. And now, using the beam we have generated, say together, with power upon its beam, the light is focused on the goal. The glamour to be dissipated is the glamour of lying and disinformation. We throw the light upon the glamour of lying and disinformation. Visualize the light penetrating into the glamour of lying and disinformation, and thus producing its weakening and dissipation. The words of power are uttered. The power of our united light prevents the appearance of the clamor of lying and disinformation. The power of our united light negates the quality of the clamor of affecting humanity. The power of our united light destroys the life behind the clamor of lying and disinformation. We work for dissipating the clamor of lying and disinformation. This vast, overshadowing vampire through which the Black Lords works, leading millions into hatreds, separation, and against the law of love, leading millions to confusion, through which Black Lords is able to work, vitiating human living and all hierarchical planning, against right human relations, unity and loving cooperation. If you want, you can Hold the Abhaya Mudra of fearlessness. We visualize the group standing within the wheel, the protective cross of divinity shining forth through the group, while the light, searchlight of dual light with the soul light, is penetrating into the glamour of lying and disinformation. We are holding now 5 minutes of silence. Let us see and visualize the clamor of lying and disinformation has now weakened and dissipated. We realize that the intensity of purpose has deepened. Let us recognize that there has come a great rip in the veil. More light is shining forth. We turn away our attention from the astral plane. Refocus back upon the mental plane. The searchlight of the soul is shut off. As well, the group searchlight. And we realize clarity in thinking. Great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wheels of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let us visualize the work had been done mentally, emotionally, and physically. And it has been successful. And let us send forth the rejoicing gratitude to every single one, and gratitude to the great ones that we can participate in this great work. Thank you, dearest friends. Lots of love and good night from Finland. And remember, this was still the second day after the full moon. So the full moon energies are still strong. So happy Cancer family wishes and greetings to everybody. Lots of love.